Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Tranquility, no, wrong channel. I was going to say Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. Wrong day, wrong channel. Let's rewind that. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, New Beginnings, my everyday life in rural Cyprus. And thank you very much for being here. Thank you for all of you who are new to my channel and have subscribed. And as I always say, I never forget my long-term subscribers. You are the ones who started me off on the journey of my 6K. So thank you so much for that. And I already see my channel's growing fast from the 6K. So thank you very much for that. A little apology before we begin. For me, it's 5:30 p.m. I know a lot of you, it's your morning. And I have just been out for a big meal. We ate lunchtime and we've just been celebrating something. We've had a big meal and quite a few drinky poos. So wrong time for a live, really. But so just to let you know that, although with my brain damage, my mind's all over the place normally anyway. So it'll probably be a better live, not so chaotic. Who knows? Who knows? And also my mouse has just decided to start playing up. So I may well press wrong things today, but it's because my mouse, when I don't use it, it's doing this new thing of disappearing. I have to wake it up and it's gone back to its reset position. So I'm sitting here at the moment, wiggling it around so it doesn't disappear. So just so you're aware of that. We have a lot to go through today. Lots of different things today. Let me tell you what's coming up. Of course, it's Wednesday, so we have our puzzle piece today. I'm also going to give you a craft update. We have some jokes and some fun. And I know you will love my jokes section. What else do I have today? We'll do some updates. And what am I reading? I haven't done that for a while for you. Quote corner and much more besides. So do drop in, say hello, and I will shout out your channel during the live if you drop in live. So let's get started. What should we do first? Let me see. Oh, we have Mr. Colin Waffles. Hello. Hello. He has this little eye problem. If you ever see he looks like he's got a manky eye, do be aware I wipe it literally 4 times a day. It's something apparently this breed is quite prone to. There's nothing wrong with his eye. It's just something they get with their tear ducts. So he's not presentable for you today. So if you see that, you will know what that is. Okay, let's start today with this. Didn't play. Let's try again. Oh, see, the mouse moved. It's now deleted. It's now deleted what I wanted to play. Well, let's start with our puzzle piece for today, and I will have to try and get that back. Let me write to try and retrieve that for another time. Puzzle intro. Oh dear, this is going to be chaos today. So the puzzle piece today is this. Let me see. Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second child was named May. What was the third child's name? So that's your puzzle piece for today. Let's see if you can answer that. And while you're thinking about that, let's do Wednesday's quote corner. Yes, that's quite appropriate for me at the moment, because you know, when you try to help people and they just won't listen, you know, when you see these typical things that old people get scammed and you try to tell them and they're like, no, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Well, I've got a situation like that at the moment, and I'm trying to tell people they're kind of being scammed, and I'm trying to tell people and they won't listen. They think they've been told by someone who's authority, but they are not. And my answer to myself is, did I want to be part of this circus? And then I thought, make my own performance. So I've tried. People don't want to listen. That's it. It's like my way. People say, well, do you give people a second chance? I'm not talking about the people, but I'm saying second chances. Well, I will only tell people once. If they want to listen, fine. If they don't, I've tried. I've done my best, but I'm not going to go on and on. You guys know, I know what I'm talking about. And if you watch closely, soon there will be a video coming up on my other channel, Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. And you will see I know what I'm doing and what I'm talking about. Just because someone says they know something, or they're the authority on it, or they got a channel about it, doesn't mean they're an expert. And I always say, if someone tells you do this, do that, and they're not doing it themselves, haven't you got to wonder? Especially if someone says this is the way you make money, then why would they not be doing it and be making more and more money constantly? So, yes, do I want to join the circus? No, I'm running away from the circus. I'm just going to carry on as I am. I'll tell you once, and then I'm stepping away. So that's my little words for today. Okay, let's do this. So I'm just getting out my cross stitch for you. I've done a bit more. If you tuned in last Friday on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, you will see me doing some of this live. And this is my current cross stitch. And on the live, I started doing this bit coming down here, and I have been finishing all this bit coming down here. This section is now done. There's a tiny bit more of this colour somewhere, I think, up here, a few odd bits. Now, I don't like to jump too far counting across. That's when you can make mistakes. I also don't like when you've got your thread and behind you jump quite a bit. I don't like doing that. I can't do that thing. I forget all the terms of it. I'm self-taught. But there's a term when you have all the colour thread you're using started off on the back and hanging down. I think it's brilliant and it looks very clever. I don't want to go into that one. I don't know how they don't get them all mixed up. I think that's very skillful. Let me know in the comments below, if you do cross stitch or embroidery, what method you use. So do you do that? I think some of them call frogging, I think is a word I've learned, when you jump quite a few squares and then do the next square. I do short amounts of that, but I won't do long amounts. So for example, let me see if I can hold it and show you. Let's put it here. So for example, this bit, I would have jumped behind and gone here. This bit was quite a few, maybe 4 or 5 is quite a jump. So I would, when I get to here, when there was this bit, I would look, if there was only a bit here and not the bits underneath, I would have jumped and then gone down, done that bit, and then come back and crossed over the stitches. But if I see there's quite a bit down with quite a bit of a gap, I would just do all this segment, and then I would come back another time and do this, which is what I've done, and come down here. So for example, I wouldn't have gone from here and jumped across to here. For example, I look ahead on the pattern. So if I wanted to do this bit with this, I wouldn't have done it when I came across here. And the same here, I probably would do this bit, but I wouldn't jump across here. This would be within this segment. So I'm always looking ahead, or as I do a bit going across, and as I say, there's a few here, I look, if there's a lot here, this can be done as a separate time, but I wouldn't jump across each of these lines. So as I say, let me know how you do it if you do cross stitch or embroidery. And are you one of those clever people who, as I say, they have down the back all the threads of all the colours hanging down? I wonder how you know which colour's which. Do you mark the threads with somehow as you do it? I don't really know, but that's that. What do you think this picture is? Let me know in the comments if you've guessed yet before I tell you. I might do another live doing some. Maybe this time I'll do it as a live on this channel because I haven't done it on this channel. The only thing is I do it in a different room. I do it in my sun lounge, and you'll see that's because I've got a white table and it's very bright in there. We have all windows going across, so it's very bright in there. So that's very easy for me to see what I'm doing. I can't do it where it's ultra sunny in there, because if I'm filming, my laptop will switch off and my phone will switch off in no time when it's that hot. So I probably won't be doing any on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, because that's 2 p.m. my time, not your time. 2 p.m. and as you know, it's probably the hottest time of the day, so I probably won't be doing that. We have Steve and Tina here, Steve and Tina Jewel. If you saw my, did I do a community post? I think it was a community post. Yes, I did a go and look at Steve and Tina's channel, Steve and Tina Jewel. I think it was a recent community post. I'm going to have to go back quite a few to see it. I think I called it something like Help My Friends or something like that, because we're all trying to get Steve to break that 6K. So guys, go on, have a look at Steve and Tina Jewel channel. And if you haven't got their link to their channel, then do ask me and I always send it to you. Or if Steve wants to put it in the link here, because he's on that other one again. He's on this, I think he said it was his personal channel. So yes, guys, do go and check out Steve and Tina Jewel. And as I always say, if you like what you see when you're on the channels, don't forget to hit their subscribe button. So yes, I'm having issues today. Oh, on my iPhone, that was it. I knew it was something different. Steve's got multiple. If any of you guys want to know about electronics, drones, anything like that, Steve loves to talk about those. So he's got good advice to go and ask there. We also have Living My Best Life at 60, which I believe you said you were 62, if I remember rightly. I think you said 62. I'm having great conversations with a lot of you guys on your channels, really having fun. So again, guys, do go and have a look and have a look at Living My Best Life at 60. And don't forget to subscribe while you're there. Yes, I'm having mouse issues, obviously, typically just as my live started. It's really playing up, and by playing up, it's just deleted one of my intros. So I've got to see if I've still got it somewhere. It's going everywhere. That's supposed to be a hacking thing if your mouse keeps moving all over the place, but with mine, the battery's half dead. I did actually take it out, wiggle it and put it back in, so I know it's because the battery's going, but we'll get there. So I can't play the intro now of my puzzle piece for today, but the puzzle is this. Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second child was named May. What was the third child's name? And let me know in the comments. If you get it in the chat before I give the answer, you get the applause today. Everyone's saying hello to each other. That's very nice. Okay, let's do very hard to click on anything at the moment. I'm like, ooh. Let's see if it's still here. Oh my goodness. Yes, I think it's still here. Oh, yes, it did go. I was going to say it was on the wrong day, but no, I'm fine. Okay, bear with me. Let's do this. Okay, I haven't done this for a while, and the reason is I haven't started another book yet. Any spare time I get at the moment, I'm either doing gardening or I'm doing my cross stitch. I'm really into that at the moment. So I'm still on, but I'll show it to you because some of you might not have seen this book. Now, these are all books I got from a friend of mine, and they sell them in their charity shop, and she works at the Cat Sanctuary, volunteers at the Cat Sanctuary, and they pass them round and round, and she said the books have been round and round and the same ones keep coming back for resale there. And she said, no, she said that they're not selling now. Everyone's just about bought it, and they've been sitting there for ages and ages. So she let me have them because she knew when I finished reading them, I would give them to my volunteers, or people come and stay here can take the books away with them once I've read them. So they are random books. They're all sorts of books, all different things, and 99% of them I'm reading, unless I look at them and they're really not a thing, say they're a war story, like fighting war, or, you know, those kind of things, cowboy and Indian, I don't know, things that I don't read at all, not interested in. But a lot of them I'll read just to see, and this is Unsolved Mysteries. Now, if you want to see, there are lots of little tiny short things. There's loads in the book. So they're a good book to just pick up, quickly read one, and you're done. But I still haven't got that far in it. I'm up to here. And if you want to see one of them, I've actually read the first one, which was really good, and that's on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty. I've read the first one for you, and you can work out what you think is the answer. There are no answers, they are unsolved mysteries, but you've got all the information and you decide what you think, who the murderer was. So you've got the suspects. It's really good, the first one. Some are okay. A couple of them I have heard of. So that is currently what I'm reading. So that's an update on that. Let's have a look at this. So other news, this is really a catch up on, sometimes I pose a question or I talk about something, and occasionally, which is quite rare, I can't think of the answer or the words escape me. And then I'll come back the next live and go, oh, do you remember that question? I've remembered the answer, or something like that. We were talking about, in I think the last live, or maybe last Wednesdays, I can't remember, we were talking about what is the first wallpaper you remember. And I gave my answer. I gave quite a long answer to that, and I remember my answer. That was correct. But I was talking to Mike about the question. I said, what was the first wallpaper you remember? And I thought you'd like to hear his answer. And his answer was, he remembers a hallway, like the corridor hallway, outside his bedroom. That wallpaper, which is quite obscure, is it not? But he said the reason he remembers it is he would lay in his bed and his door would be open, and with certain lights, the pattern on the wallpaper, he said, looked like a very angry or scary eagle. Just the pattern. It wasn't that, but you know, sometimes patterns and different light things look like that. And he said, I wasn't frightened of it or like, oh, he said, I was fascinated by it, the way that this pattern at night looked like this angry or scary eagle. But he said, don't be fooled, I wasn't frightened by it at all. I just like to look at it. And that is the first wallpaper he remembers. Let me see. Living My Best Life at 60 says, I'm reading like reading and true crime. Oh, you're probably like this one then. Guys, I would send you these books, but it probably cost me so much. This is big and thick and heavy. But if any of you come and stay with me, then you can take home as many books as you like. Steve says, I didn't even notice the wall was papered. I was saying there's not wallpaper shops in Cyprus. People don't really wallpaper, as far as I know. Don't really wallpaper. Okay, let's see. Let's get on the right page. Let's do this. So some of you are so sweet. I know this is a favourite piece of some of my lives, and then you'll come back and say, oh, we love all of it. So it's very kind. So this says, an Indian village was having trouble with a tiger. The elders of the village decided to call in a reputable tiger catcher. He was experienced in his trade and spent many days searching out the tracks of the approaching tiger, and eventually decided upon a lookout position in the branches of a strategically placed tree. He waited in the branches for nights on end with his gun at the ready, and at last one night his vigilance was rewarded when he heard the approaching tiger rustling through the undergrowth. His training was such as to make him wait until he could see the whites of the tiger's eyes. At what he judged to be the appropriate moment, he fired confidently, just once, right between the eyes. His search in the morning revealed no tiger. This whole sequence was repeated twice more. On the fourth occasion, he decided to take a torch along. And at the right time, he flashed the torch, and there, lit up by his beam, were two tigers with their offside eyes shot. So instead of getting between the eyes, he had between two tigers. Oh dear. So that was quite a funny one. Okay, for those of you just joining me, the puzzle piece for today is this. Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second child was named May. What was the third child's name? Let's see if anyone gets that. Steve normally gets these ones. Steve's laughing at the joke. Oh dear. Okay, let's see. Something else to mention. So just to let you know, somebody mentioned the other day on my channel that I used to like watching your shorts and you don't do them anymore. I didn't for a long time. Long story as to why I no longer did them, but it was to do with my channels being taken down and the videos and the shorts, even though music I'd used in the full-length video where I'd take a particular short from and posted it as a short. That video remained, but they took the short down and said I'd violated their policies. Clearly not, because I had the full video. So I decided, why am I doing shorts and getting them money for posting ads between my shorts? Didn't make any sense. If they want to make money off my videos, stop messing about with them. So I just stopped doing shorts over all my channels. I'm not going to play. So now I've sorted out situations. Keep your eyes and ears peeled. I have started doing shorts again. And to make up my ad revenue that I basically had lost all that time, I'm doing quite a few shorts every day. I'm doing 2 times a lot of shorts every day. So 2 times during my day, I post the shorts. For some of you guys, it might link over to the next day. I don't know. But do look, there's quite a few shorts each time. It's so I can make up my ad revenue that I lost, because they took me down to €2 a month. That was all I was earning, €2 a month. So I want to recuperate that back. So if you want to watch my shorts, that would really be appreciated. And especially hit the thumbs up on them. And if you want to drop a comment, that helps as well. Try not to just drop emojis, because if you only drop emojis and comments, it doesn't count as a comment. I don't know if any of you know that. And that's because bots can drop just emojis, not comments. So definitely hit thumbs up if you like a short. That would really help. And I've just gone back this week to posting one short a day on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauty, but that channel's not monetized and it needs watch hours to even be monetized. I've got enough subscribers on that channel, but I am nowhere close to the watch hours. I looked up how many you need. You need 3,000 watch hours, and I'm not even close to that on Tranquility. So if you want to watch that channel, that would help as well. But this is my monetized channel. So if you're only watching one of my channels, this is a channel to watch rather than build up the other one, which is so far out of watch hours. If you're only able to watch 1 or 2 videos, I'd rather it come on this channel. But anything's a help, and a lot of you will know, if you watch and comment on a lot of my videos, I subscribe not only with this channel but with some of my other channels as well. I don't always drop a comment under the other channel, but if I have time, like today, I've watched a few channels I haven't watched for a long time. I've gone back and then obviously watched on both of those, and I've just left a message on both. But I always jump, thumbs up, jump, thumbs up. So you definitely get the 2 thumbs up, if not always a comment from at least 2 of my channels. Okie doke, let's catch up here. Well, before my big lunch that I talked about at the beginning of this live, I did go out this morning. I watered a few things I transplanted yesterday, and I sowed some more sweet melon seeds. They're quite small melons, the yellow, bright yellow ones. And the reason I've done some more seed sowing right now is because I've got a huge bed full of melon plants, a hugelkultur bed. And I had a bit too many on there because obviously they're all going to spread out. So I had an overflow of a few extra plants, because I always grow more than I need, just in case some don't take. So what I did, I put a few left. I think there was only about 4 or 5 left, and I put them in the hugelkultur bed. And then I thought, well, they've taken really well, so I'm going to sow some more melon seeds, and then they can also go in the raised bed, so it will be another bed full of yellow melon. You can't have too many melons, can you not? So I've been busy. Every single one of my hugelkultur beds now has things in it, and quite a few things in it. And I can't remember how many hugelkultur beds I've got. 26. We're not saying raised beds that have hugelkultur method. We're talking about actual hugelkultur beds. I think 26. I did do a video. I don't think I'll find it this quickly, but something about how many hugelkultur beds do I have now, something like that. And it was quite a long time back. Oh, that would be, I might be able to find it quickly, because I'm going to look up my folder where I have got each subject I do. And I do have a hugelkultur subject page. So it would be in there, would it not? That would probably have been quite a long time ago. Project Tomato. There we go. How many hugelkultur growing beds are there now? I've been busy, because I made one originally and I loved making it. It's no dig. Some people dig down and make a hugelkultur bed. The whole point of it is you don't need to dig. So I've written in brackets, so I know for reference, 29 pure hugelkultur beds, not as a raised bed. They're separate. I don't count them, even though, as I say, it's hugelkultur method. So that's how many hugelkultur beds I've got. Every single one of them has stuff growing in them now, which to me is a big achievement if I can feel them. What have I just done recently? I've done the amaranth. I did grow three, I think, in pots in my indoor garden, so I could kind of see how they look when they grow. But you are supposed to sow them outside. So I've grown the indoor ones and I can see they're about that tall. I've planted those in the bed, in the hugelkultur bed now, but all the middle of it, I've sown the rest of the packet, which you'll all say, Dawn, do you not know they're highly invasive? Yes, they have their own hugelkultur bed. I'm not really sure about them, never grown before, don't know a lot about them. But my friend from my mountain home and kitchen, she thinks it's great that I'm growing them, so I will ask her more things if I need to know things about them. Do go and check out her channel, it's awesome. And with that, it says to do, I've got, as you know, like dried grass. When we cut our grass, I put it all over the top of the beds and let it mulch itself in. That says they mustn't be covered, so I pulled all that away. Then I've got all the mulchy stuff underneath, and it says sow them directly on like mulchy or damp compost because they need light and air. So I wetted that more just to be sure, let that soak in. Then I sprinkled the seeds all over it. Excuse me. Sprinkled the seeds all over it and didn't cover it back again. Then the ones I'd grown indoors, I planted each end, and I think one in the middle, can't remember, and then I've put the grass around those a little bit. So that's one bed new. I've grown a new type of endive, a different variety. That I grew indoors, about that tall, so that's gone in another bed. I've grown some spinach, but that's not quite tall enough. I like them to be pretty tall before I plant anything outside, just to make sure they don't get bugified. I've planted out. Oh, that's funny. I was talking about these channels that are fake gardeners. Yeah, they probably do print things out. I've planted out more zucchinis. Now, it's supposed to be not a good year for zucchinis this year. So tell me how yours are doing in relation to how they normally grow. It's supposed to be not a good year. I'd say that. I've got a huge flower I actually did on a short this morning. So go and look at that. Huge. Literally, it's like that. And there are zucchinis there. But if you've looked in the future... If you look in the future, well done you, you're very clever. If you look in my past videos of my raised beds growing zucchinis, you will see I grow them in one particular raised bed, and you will see that overflowing there. This year, no. So I've just transplanted some more in there. I say not a good year for zucchinis, but that means it's a super year for tomatoes. Super. Let me see. Johnny, says Steve. Johnny. Oh, a random message from Steve. Steve has answered our puzzle piece for today. I told you Steve would get it. He's super good at this. Johnny's mother had 3 children. The first child was named April. The second child was May. What was the third child's name? Johnny. Of course it was. Well done. Yeah, Steve's very much like me. He does the what do you call those ones? Not lateral thinking, is it? Those ones, the walk mind ones. We're both good at those. So the applause today goes to Steve. Just picking up a pencil. picking up my pencil. I've just flung everything around here. Just pick up my pencil. So yes, Steve got that right today. Well done, Steve. Congratulations. We have Missy Cooking on a Budget here. This is a new channel to me, but already we've been backwards and forwards chatting, and love you very much. Here watching on TV, not in chat. That's cool. So guys, do go and check out Missy Cooking on a Budget. If you like cooking channels, definitely one for you. So go and check her out. And if you like what you see, hit her subscribe button. Okay, Steve's saying hello to Missy. Tony Rad, have you ever actually, Tony, got on one of my lives before? You may have done. So congrats to you, Tony. Tony's one of a long follower of this channel, and another one that we must know each other inside out and back to front because we have lots of conversation. Tony says, just stopping by. My garden is still waiting. My internet is very sketchy today. You keep rocking with your gardening. Oh, and you, Tony. Tony's delightful, guys. Do go and check out Tony's channel and hit her subscribe button. So, and I was talking about Steve's channel earlier, and I forgot to mention, I did put up, now, where did I put that up? I think on a community post. Yes, because I think I put the link with that one, because I do promote Steve's channel quite a lot all over the place. He's done a fabulous video. I think I talked about it in the live as well. A fabulous video. If you guys do gardening, as I know a lot of you are homesteaders or have gardens, if you want to see a fab, I'm going to call it a farm where Tina comes from, and it's banana trees and other things you may or may not have heard of. It's a brilliant video. If Steve can put a link to that particular video up, that would be great. Or if any of you guys can't catch it, then do ask me. I'll always give you the link if you don't know. Tanzania. There we go, Tanzania. Missy said, had to come back and say thank you. You're welcome. And hi, Steve and Tina. As I say, if you guys support me, I will support you. I do say a lot. Some of you newer guys won't know. If you don't see me for a little while on your channel, those long-time viewers will tell you I only come to your channel when I have time to watch your videos in full. And Tony will tell you for sure. I might not watch our channel for ages, but then I'll sit down if I've got time and watch a whole bunch. And I always go back and watch any that I've missed. So I do support you all. Okay, what should we do now? Let's get on the right page. Let's do a little bit. Oh, let's do this while I'm getting organised. Okay, let's do this. I'm just grabbing my questions. I'm so unprepared today. Oh, I've got my pencil again. Do you ever have days like that? I tell you, when I have days like that, if I've got like a bad lupus attack or whatever, and I really don't want to bend over because I get like an indigestion feel, if you like, but it's right up here. And I just want to get that off the table, and it'll roll off the table. And then with my hand situation, I can't always pick things up, can't physically always hold things. So I'll pick it up, drop it, pick it up, drop it. And I've bent over about 4 times by then. So the times you don't want to bend over, well. Okay, let's do questions. Let's see. If you were a fly on the wall, where would you like to be right now? If you were a fly on the wall, where would you like to be right now? Let me know in the comments. If you're watching this back later, you can always put your answers in the comment under the live. And occasionally I do take some little bits off of these sections to put as a short. So if I can be bothered to go all the way through and find a question, should do this near the beginning. So right now, this minute, if you could be a fly on the wall somewhere, where would you like to be? I think, just for fun, I'm going to say in one of your houses where you're watching me right now, so I can see what you do while you watch my live. That would be fun, wouldn't it? So I can see what you do. It's a bit creepy because some of you I know are just getting up and getting ready for the day. So not you guys, but are you? Tell me in the comments. Are you doing other things? I know a lot of you say to me you're doing your gardening or something like that and you just listen. And that's why I'm always saying your channel names that are in the chat, because I know people are listening rather than looking. So, and I know a lot aren't actually looking at the chat. Oh, there's Steve's link to, he's on his proper channel now. There's Steve's link for the Tanzania farm video. You definitely got to watch it, guys, if you like growing stuff or looking at growing channels. Yeah, so I think right now, right this minute, fly on the wall, I would be one of your houses, seeing what you do while you're watching. Some of you might well be driving and you're just listening to this. Some of you I know are at work because you say, I can't comment because I'm at work and I'm supposed to be working. I know a lot of you do that. I'm not going to say who you are. What else do you guys tell me you do? Gardening. Some of you are getting up, getting ready for the day. So you're moving around your house, getting breakfast. I think the majority of you are getting up. Someone told me it was 10:30 when my lives are on for them, 10:30 a.m. So they're having coffee or doing something like that. I'd love to know. So as I say, if you're watching back later, tell me what you do while you're watching the live. Steve, I'm pretty sure, is getting up. I think he's told me that before. Missy, I don't know. Who else was in the chat? Tony. Well, she's out doing her gardening. She's put that in the comments. Yes, Tony's out gardening. I guess it depends on where you are, doesn't it? What time of day it is for you. As I say, right now for me, it's 6:15 p.m. So it's very difficult sometimes for me to catch your lives. Most of your lives are something like my 3 a.m. around that sort of time. So that's why I often say I might not be on your live. I might not be on your live. I was up at 5 a.m. the other day and I was like, oh, is anyone on? And Steve said live. I went on, I put, oh, it's 5 a.m. But it was a rerun of a video. So I was like, oh, darn, I thought I'd actually got on one of your lives. So I do catch some of you. Jeannie's, I get mixed up because some of you Jeannie, some of you is Gianni and variations of that. So I might sometimes get your names wrong. Gianni. Do excuse me, when you've got brain damage, it's very hard to get names round. She's did a live on Monday that was just before my live, and she was just trying times. So I could catch that one. Yeah, Stitching Up knows her. It's Janine. Oh, it's Janine, isn't it? Stitching knows her. Janine. I've got so many variations of that name of people watch my channel. It's Janine, isn't it? Janine. And it's Janine's other plate. No, Janine's. Oh, let me look. It's because she's recently changed channel names. Janine's Other Side. So guys, do go and look there. Yeah, am I saying it right? I've got the spelling. Oh, I've got Gianni and I've got Jeannie. I've got all the variations of people watch my channel. Yes. So she did one on Monday, an hour before my live on Monday. She said she was testing out to see if there were people around that would watch it. And at the end, she said, yes, I may well do another one on Monday at that time. I can't tell you guys what time it is. It's an hour before mine start. So figure it out from you. If you're watching me, you know what time my live is. It's an hour before mine on Monday. I'm pretty sure she's going to do that. And that was fun. That was fun. Yes, guys, Stitch It Up, Capturing Country Life. We are all going to go over and subscribe there if we are not already subscribed. Super supporter of my channel. Love her so much, Alyssa. And while you're there, as I always say, when you go on her channel, if you like what you see, hit that thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And on mine as well, of course. Stitch Up says, Dawn, love, much love to you. Oh, bless you. You're an angel. And Stitching It Up, we'll link her other channel as well. She knows I can never remember the name. I will learn it one day. It's Dreamland. Excuse me. I've got a frog in my throat. Dreamland. Something. Put it up, Stitching. I can't promote it. I can't say it. And if you could do your link to it, that would be helpful. She might well just come up under that for you guys. Glitter World's here. Shirley's here. Shirley does karaoke once a week, Shirley. Once a week. And the rest of the time, mostly she does lives. She does painting. She does her own paintings, which she also auctions on her channel. So if you're interested in any of that, do go over to Glitter World. You know what I'm going to say. If you go there and you like what you see, hit the thumbs up for Shirley's channel and subscribe. Steve's just done the link there to Missy Cooking on a Budget. If you like cooking, that's where you need to go. So definitely do that. Just check I haven't missed any comments while I was going on. Stitch Out says, please hit the thumbs up. Bless you. What did I just watch of yours today? I watched quite a few today where I came back from our big lunch. So I can't remember what on whose channel. I think I watched two of yours. I watched two of yours. I'm sure I watched two of yours. And Shirley's, I watched a live. I watched a live on Shirley's. Didn't go on Steve's today. Didn't go on Steve's. See, I'm honest. Didn't go on Steve's today. As I say, I was trying to catch up with people that I haven't watched recently. So there's a link Steve's done to Shirley's Glitter World channel, and that's Squirrel's World. Grateful, bless you. I come when I can, but as I say, if you don't see me, I don't have time to watch you in full. So guaranteed I will watch you in full. Okay, let's do another question. You can only keep 5 of your possessions. We're not talking people. We're talking objects. You can only keep 5 of your possessions. What 5 things do you choose? Ooh. Photographs, maybe. I might think of better things, but photographs, you can't redo those. I'm not talking about things on computer, actual photographs. So maybe that. Photographs. Sounds a bit sad, but maybe I'd take my laptop because all my friends, all you guys are on there. I don't have you on my phone or anything like that. All you guys are there. It's my link to you. If I lost that, I couldn't remember every single one of you. One time, my old laptop went down and everything was lost on it. It was like wiped. And I still don't think I remembered everybody. So I still think some of you out there, if you think, Dawn doesn't visit me anymore, can you drop me a comment? Because I couldn't remember everybody. And some people I only remembered as they commented. I was like, oh, yes, that's one. So that's why I would take my laptop, purely for the fact your data is all there and I can keep up with you. Steve says passport. I don't have one of those. I don't have one. So that's not for me, but that's a great thing, Steve. Credit card. Credit card, says Steve. Good answer. Stitching it up says phone. I can't use my phone to make phone calls, so I don't contact people by phone, but yeah, we get that. Photos, you're in agreement with me. Oh, bless. Yarn and hook. Oh, bless you. Water. Yes, if it's like you've got to evacuate, definitely water. Glitter World says knife set. Ooh, camp stove. Oh, she's prepping. Axe, matches and phone. Wow. Shirley's prepping. Shirley's prepping there. Wow. Steve says underpants. Of course he does. So what have I said? Photos. Oh, photos and laptop. I've explained my laptop. Stitched it up there with the emojis. Don't need them. Don't need them, says Glitterworld. What underpants? Steve's laughing. He's like, well, that would be a first for me. I'm just being polite. Got to have 3 more things. Oh, my cats. But does that count as people? I said not people. Yeah, possessions. Possessions. I need 3 more. I'm a bit stuck. Oh, not prepping, says Glitterworld. Just what she'd take with her. I'm surprised you don't take your paints. What would you take? 5 possessions. It's got to be something irreplaceable, in my opinion. I mean, I've got my very first toys here. Is that irreplaceable? Is that why you take it? There's got to be better answers than that, hasn't there? Steve, don't have any on at the moment. Too much info, Steve. I'm glad the question earlier where I said a fly on the wall. I am glad I said, but not yours, because I know you're getting up ready for the day. Stitching it up. Glitter world. Steve says, just got up, it's morning time, sit on couch with coffee. Nice. As Blue says, you do you. Oh, I need 3 more. Can only keep 5 things. There must be more things I really want to keep. I'm sure there's a good answer. Well, I want to keep my house. I want to keep my house, but I can't take it with me. No, it doesn't say take it. You can only keep 5 of your possessions. Well, my house. I want to keep my house. There we go. My house. House with contents. Best answer. I'll keep my house with contents. See, I don't have a car, so I don't need that. That's 3 things. House, laptop, not for sad reasons. House, laptop, photos. Can I keep 2 more things? I'm obviously not a possession person. I have lost everything once before. A story I won't go into. So I think that's why things aren't such a bother for me. Lost it all once. I'm going to say money, just because you'll need that if you've got nothing else. Won't last long, but maybe money. One more thing. One more thing for possessions. Steve says, I'm just waking up. No grandbabies. Oh, sorry, Stitch It Up says, sorry, Stitching. I'm just waking up. No grandbabies last night, so I slept in. Oh, no one dancing to my music. I tell you what, you said you liked my music. Go on, I think it's last Friday on Tranquility Through Life's Natural Beauties live, and the I was going to say emoji. The thumbnail is my cross stitch that I'm currently doing, and I played the music she really liked all the way through while I'm stitching. So if you want to just give her my nice music to dance to, watch that one. Who's Echo stitching? Do I know who Echo is? Who's Echo? Do I know Echo? Is that someone? Someone? Is it someone? Don't know that. Rover the dog. Yeah, I said my cats, but I said you couldn't say people. So I don't know if that's allowed or not. But of course, our pets. I think that goes with people. One more thing. Possession. Oh, I really can't think of something else. Is that sad? No. Oh, of course, living my best life at 60. Cool. That's why she couldn't stay. Didn't she say at the beginning something? She couldn't stay? Let me run back the comments. Yeah, see, newer people. And did she say? No, I don't think she did say. She just disappeared. Or is she still on? She might still be on. Yeah, as I say, I can't even get my Janine's, Gianni's and all those sorted out. I still can't get some first names. Thank you for that. I will go on there. Strict rules, says Steve, because I said not animals. I don't know if it counts, but don't we count them as our people? Possession. Echo has a grandbaby. Cool. I knew you wouldn't be promoting anyone that I don't know, because that's my only rule on my channel is don't promote channels or, channels that aren't linked with my channel. So I knew you wouldn't do that, because you know that. That's my only rule. I don't have any of these nonsense things. You can't do this. You can't say that. You can't put emojis. You can't. Oh, goodness. I've got to think one more thing. Come on, Dawn. And then I can go. One more. What did you say? She's on 30 minutes. Yes. Possessions. A long time ago, it would have been my dance shoes. Not bothered there now. Possessions. Kayak, says Steve. His kayak. One more thing. Come on, Dawn. There must be something. What do I love? My walking shoes. No. Yeah, all right, maybe my walking shoes. That's a bit sad. But no, that's maybe correct, actually. My walking shoes. I'm going to say my walking shoes because I'm so sad. I can't think of 5 things. The car. Yeah, see, I don't have a car. I'm not allowed to drive, so no car for me. Medicine, says Stitching. Nah, we'll bother with that. Nah. Good answer, though. Good answer. Yeah, no. Oh, what about my bed? Oh, my bed. I think we're going to ditch the walking shoes and take my bed. I do have a very comfy bed. Maybe I'll take that. That was actually a very hard question. It's a very hard question. Pose it on your channels if you like. and see what your answers are. Just say you got the question from my channel. That would be lovely. Ditch the medicine. Ditch the medicine. Ditch the medicine for sure. Oh, what about... Oh, no, because I'd had the laptop. I was going to say Mike sorts out paying for the internet and whatever. Maybe I'll just say the internet, because I couldn't contact you guys otherwise. So I've got, like, I don't know what it's all about, but in my phone I've got that it's not roaming, where I can, it's on phone internet anywhere. You don't have to connect, blah, blah, whatever that is. Yeah, so I'm going to say that, because without that I couldn't contact you guys. So we're going to have to ditch something else. Yeah. Oh, am I thinking too deeply here? Bed, that's a good one, says Stitching. Yeah, my bed's quite good. Yes, you can sleep anywhere. We're not saying you've had to leave your home, are we? We're just saying you can only keep 5 things. That's why I'm saying my house. I'm keeping my house. That's my priority. Don't take me away from my house and my mountain. Steve said we will be in big trouble with only 5 things. Now, if you, Steve and Tina, could only have 5 things between you, ooh, rows. I think there would be rows, because one of you would have 3 things and one of you would have 2 things. Hey, Blue, I was talking about you earlier. Hey, it's Blue. How are you doing, hon? Blue Self-Reliance, guys, you know what's coming. Go on Blue's channel. If you like what you see, and you will, hit the thumbs up on the video, check out some more there, and check you're subscribed. I said this the other day. Sometimes your subscription disappears. Maybe you haven't watched for a while, or YouTube's just messing about. So always check, even if you think you're subscribed. Check mine now. If you think you're subscribed, just check you are. So go on Blue's Self-Reliance, check it out. Yeah, the pause there was what I said at the beginning. My mouse is roaming, and it was on in stream. I didn't put it up there. Yeah, we're talking, Blue, about if you can only, what's the wording? You can only keep 5 of your possessions. What would you choose? And I'll be surprised if Blue doesn't have some sort of cooking apparatus in that. I'll be very surprised. So you can only keep 5 things. I'm posing to Steve and Tina. They can only keep 5 between them. Would you say 2 things each and then 1 thing you both agree on? Maybe that. Because I think Steve said all things for himself. The car, kayak, I think that's more for Steve. Steve was talking about his pants. We just won't dwell on that one. We got all the emojis going on with that one. Hey, Ashley, I haven't been on your channel for ages, Ashley. There's still something wrong with your channel. The last few times I've been on it, it's just got 1 video. And I did say to you before, and then you came back to me and said, oh, it's all sorted out now. But I went on it fairly recently, and for me, it's still just coming up that 1. So tell me what. The British are here. I'm English too. I'm English. I'm English. From a different area. I'm from Surrey. Steve says we mustn't link Tina into this underwear talk. Steve says my undies are calling, got to go. Thanks for a fun start to my day. No, thank you, Steve. You always make us laugh. Saying hello to Ashley. Canadians are going for now. That's interesting. Is that what you count yourself as, Steve? Do you count yourself now as Canadian, or are you still English? Blue says, 5 things Blue's going to keep. Firelighter, sewing kit. See, Blue's a bit of a prepper with her answers. Multi-tool, pocket chainsaw, multi-purpose hunting knife. One of my answers, Blue, was I will keep my house with those possessions in. I'm prepped. Blue says hello to Ashley. Ashley says, I don't know. I uploaded on Sunday and I'm getting views. I'll go back and check. Let me write it on my board to go back and look again, and I'll let you know what my situation is. I'll just put Ashley, and then I'll remember. Blue says, I can build a house, laugh out loud. Oh, with all the tools you kept. What's Ashley keeping? I don't know if you missed it, Ashley. You can only keep 5 of your possessions. What do you choose? What do you choose? We're not talking apocalypse or anything. Just, you can only have 5 things now. What 5 things? I had trouble coming up with 5 things, I must say. I had trouble. Coming up with 5 things. Blue says, you mean personal things? Well, take it as you will. Either. Yeah, you can just have 5 things now. You've got to, like, major house clearance situation. You can only keep 5 things. What 5 things do you want to keep? Yes, 5 things. I had so much trouble. I had big trouble thinking. I do like my books as well, but I wouldn't say if I could only keep 5 things. Oh, could you say your whole bookshelf full of books? That would be quite good. Yes, I do like my books. I do like my cross stitch. But if I had to only have 5 things, I don't think either of those would be in my pick. I think I'll stick with my original pick. So if you're watching this back later, do put your answers in the comments. Yeah, see what I said to you? I knew you would do kitchen gadgets. Oh, well, my chopper. How rude. My chopper, my wok, my stone grey mill, my craft cupboard, and my overfilled bookcases. Cool. Yes, I knew you'd have your kitchen gadgets in there. Yes. What was it? It was a grain mill that you got fairly recently, wasn't it? I think it was the grain mill. Something you said you'd wanted for a long time. What's on your next would like list, Blue? Blue has gadgets in her head that she really wants. And I'm always interested to know what Blue likes next. And the rest of you guys, what is the one thing you would like if you could save up for? We're not talking silly things. We're talking serious things. If I was to gift you something, that would be the day. Wouldn't that be great? But if I could give you something, what is something you would really like? Is it a garden thing? Maybe a tool for your garden, or a new laptop, or kitchen gadget, something like that. New car? No, too big. Let's see. Yes, last year, says Blue. She did a video on that. I don't know if you want to drop a link on that, Blue, so people can see it. Blue says, my next big purchase is a flick flock. No idea what that is. Sounds like a flip-flop that's got a spelling defect, but I don't think you want a flip-flop. You'd at least want 2. Which a grain roller to make your own rolled oats. There we go. Don't finish reading the comments. Flick-flock. Sorry, spelt it wrong. Well, that wouldn't have helped me either. What is my wish list? It doesn't have to be a gadget, but most of us it's a gadget. I know what I want. I can't get one, and it's not that I can't get one, it's because I'm off grid. I can't get one. It's a, oh gosh, come on, Dawn, what's it called? Oh, what's the word for it? Like a shredder in the garden. What's it called? Yeah, it is a shredder, isn't it? Shredder. You put all your tree branches in and that. Shredder? I'm sure it's a shredder. Now you can get an electric one, which is what I would want. Or you can get like a petrol or diesel run one. I don't want, because I don't want to maintain and mix that, what you call it, 2-stroke mix, and buy the diesel or the petrol, whatever it runs on. I don't want all that. I just can't cope with that. I don't want that. That is the one I would have to have off grid. The electric one, we haven't got enough power to run it. It's like whoo power, like whoo. So I don't have enough power to run that. So I can't have one, but I would definitely want the electric one. I wouldn't want the petrol one, whatever. And the electric one is way overpriced. It's like, I think it's almost double the petrol or diesel one. So that's not happening. But that is what I would like, but I can't ever have one. Ashley said, my dad's woodwork tools. Oh, lovely. My 62-year-old teddy bear. I got my 3 up there. My red onion chutney, my power tools, and my seed collection. Seed collection's great. Wow, so that's the things that Ashley would keep if he could only have 5 things. My dad's woodwork tools, that's a great answer. My 62-year-old teddy bear, my red onion chutney, I love that's a priority. My power tools and my seed collection. Great answers there, Ashley. Absolute awesome answers there. Yes. So I think most of us want a gadget. If you don't want a gadget, what is your wish on your wish list? Blue says, I didn't think about my seed collection. Blue, but it's on one of the shelves on the bookshelves, so it's in. That's what I said. I said, one thing I would keep is my house with everything in it. That's pretty sorted then. And just before that fateful moment when you could only keep everything in your house, I'd be cramming everything in from outside. Oh dear, that's so funny. That is so funny. Oh dear. Oh, that's so funny. Laugh out loud, yup. Oh dear. Okay, I think I'm going to finish there. I can't believe how long I've gone on today. And I've gone on a bit. But see, that's what happens when we've had some drinky poos. Oh dear. As Stitching It Up said, Echo is on, I'm going to guess, in about 15 minutes, which is, wait, I've got to get the channel name right. Where are we? It's Life, that's it, Living My Best Life at 60. I can't give you a link for that because I can't do links on StreamYard. So if you want to carry on, I will probably go over there at some point. Normally I finish when I've done my live, but I will pop in because she's really supportive of my channel. So when I finish, go and have a cup of tea or whatever you guys are doing. If you're still free, it'd be fun if we could all go over and say we came from this channel. Go over to Living My Best Life at 60. I can't even copy and paste it and put it in the comments. You hover over it and it's all gone. So I'm going to try and sort this mouse out before then, or I won't be able to type much in there. So hopefully I'll see you in a bit over there, guys. Living My Best Life at 60. Say you've come from this channel, and that'd be awesome to support her on a live. So as I say, I'm going to go now. Thanks for being here. We've had such a laugh today. as always. And I really, really do honestly appreciate each and every one of you. As I always say, there's so many channels out there and you choose to spend some time on mine. So I thank you so much for that. There's a comment, but I'm halfway up. Oh, there we go. Blue's dropped the link there. And that's for Living It Up's channel. So go and have a look there. I'll stitch it up, still there. Cool. So let's go over there and I'll see you there, guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, Meraki. Bye for now. See you in a bit, hopefully.